Hi, my name is Andy Morantz, and I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Welcome to my kitchen. Not a bad-sized kitchen considering I live in a Winnebago. Just kidding. Anyway, tonight we're going to make one of my favorite things to make after a night kind of of partying. You know, around midnight you're kind of feeling a little bit hungry and your friends want something to eat. And so they've gone to a greasy spoon and you don't want to go with them. And you're going to make something in your own kitchen. It's really simple. It's a fried egg with white cheddar cheese and salsa on toast. You can't get more simple than that. The reason is it's sort of my philosophy of cooking, which is KISS, which is keep it simple, stupid. I mean, I say that for myself because if it's too complicated, I'm going to mess it up. And the other thing is, you know, we're making this around midnight after a couple of cocktails, so we're not going to use any sharp knives to make this dish. So the first thing we got going is I have a tablespoon, well, not a tablespoon, I have a teaspoon of butter, about a teaspoon of olive oil, going in a medium iron skillet. I love this little iron skillet. You know where I bought it? I didn't. I stole it from my mom. Don't tell her. First thing we're going to do, we're going to put this egg in. Get that egg going. Don't worry, you're not going to have to flip this egg. It's going to be a sunny side up egg. Everything's going to get cooked. I have this to get it out of the pan. Now I'm going to put my toast down. They're going to take about the same amount of time. I'm going to put a little kosher salt on there. I'm going to put a little grind of pepper from my favorite pepper mill. Yeah. I'm going to cover it up for about 10 seconds. It's not going to take very long. That's the other cool thing about this snack. It doesn't take very long at midnight. After a few cocktails, you just want to have your snack. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to let this hang for, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds. And give it a little check. Oh yeah. So it's cooking on the top a little bit. I don't want to move it and show you because I don't want it to fly out onto the stove. Now I'm going to put in my cheddar cheese right on top. Just put it right on top. And I'm going to cover it again. I'm going to get rid of these rolls. We're going to let this hang out for another, I don't know, 15 or 20 seconds while that cheese melts and the yolk gets kind of set. I'm going to check it. It is pretty darn close. I'm going to give it another 10 seconds or so, maybe 15 seconds. I'm going to test the cheese. It's good cheese. I use white cheddar cheese. I use white cheddar cheese because orange cheddar cheese is orange because they add dyes to it or some kind of coloring, and that just doesn't sound good to me at all. So I use a good Vermont cheddar cheese or an Irish cheddar. I'm kind of a cheddar guy. I love cheddar cheese, so that's what we got going. So I think the egg is definitely done. I'm going to get my toast. Woohoo! Get my toast, and I'm also going to remember this time to use my hot pad. See, we're just going to very easily ease this out of the pan onto that toast. Oh my God. There's enough butter in that pan to do another egg if you're still hungry. Ouch, that would hurt. We're going to give it a try here. Get the salsa on there. You could use a corn tortilla. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You're saying, hey, how come he's not using a corn tortilla? You could use a corn tortilla if you wanted to. I'm using a toast because it's what I like, so you know that's what I do. That's kind of how I roll. So we're going to give it a little taste here. You can see that the yolk is still like sunny side yolk, but it's not raw, obviously, or I wouldn't be eating it. We got the cheddar cheese, we got the salsa. It looks good. And it tastes great. It's perfect. Midnight, Friday night, Saturday night, out with the kids, your friends, a couple cocktails. That's the ticket right